welcome back for another episode of Round Robin. I am your host, Tracy Preston, along with Christine Mulligan, Nina Mulligan, Angela Hafler, and of course, my husband, Todd Preston. Hey, everyone.
Hello, hello. Bonjour. What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Good morning. This is your midweek break where we bring the weird, the wonderful, and the stuff you can tell your coworkers to sound smarter than you actually are. All right, well, let's get on to some things you didn't know you needed to know. Let's do it. There's something called the IKEA effect. Why we love stuff we build so badly. So people value things way more if they build them themselves, even if they did a kind of terrible job. Psychologists coined the term IKEA effect after finding people were willing to pay more for furniture they assembled than for identical pre-built pieces.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It also shows up with things like build your own cake mixes. People like mixes more when they had to crack an egg, put in more effort, even though it's slightly more work. So is there something that one of you guys have built irrationally or fixing, even though it's janky? Anyone?
Well, I don't know about you. I'm Irish, so when I build something, it's not janky. It's solid. It's solid as a rock.
I know. Well, I love IKEA. I can get lost in that store all freaking day long. But then you have to build all that shit yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm into it.
I'm not a fan, and a lot of times the directions are stupid, incomplete, microscopic. It's really bothersome. I just would rather build something from scratch, like what Christine talks about, something that you built everything to. Then you don't have to rely on somebody else's tools and hardware and janky directions.
Well, yeah, and they always have those, 100 of those weird-looking screws that you gotta crank once or twice to get in.
Yeah.
I love the store, though. The what-ifs.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with if you build something yourself, you have more of an appreciation for it. That's like a duh, of course. If you make something with your own hands, you're gonna appreciate it. It's just like anything else in life. If you don't work for something, it's not worth anything to you. I don't know about that, because if I won the lottery, I'd be worth like fucking $333 million. And you wouldn't hear me bitching. I would be like, oh man, I didn't earn this. I gotta give it back.
I think that's the one exception.
To a whole different level. That's not building something your own. That's hey, I'm down there.
That's getting lucky.
I take the numbers. My work. Oh, there you go.
Well, if you win, you have to share a little bit. I'd share with you guys.
Yeah, of course.
I would. All right, well, let's talk about...
Totally share.
Yeah. Let's talk about goosebumps. And we talked about this a little bit before. It's your body's outdated winter coat feature. Did you know that?
The shivers.
Yeah. It's the goosebumps is like a leftover from when our ancestors were a lot hairier.
Were.
Some were. Some are still. All right, so we know that there's tiny little muscles at the base of your hair follicles. They contract when we're cold or scared. That make our hair stand up. Now, for animals, this fluffs up fur to trap heat, which I didn't know that. So it traps heat or makes them look bigger to predators. Now that I knew, right? They get all fluffed up. I didn't know those were goosebumps though for them.
No, I didn't know either.
Mm-hmm. Now for humans, it mostly just gives us that weird skin texture and a reason to say, hey, I got the goosebumps. Do you guys ever get goosebumps from anything random? Like songs or smells or memories?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, because the erector muscles that lift up the hairs, they're completely ruled by emotion. I don't know. I don't get the chicken pox. I don't get the chicken. What are they called? Not chicken pox. Some people call it chicken skin. Goosebumps. I don't get the goosebumps. I get the frizzles. That's what I call them. My youngest daughter came up with that out of the blue one day. She's like, Mom, you keep getting the frizzles. Look at me. Look at
Granny. And I'm like, what does that mean? I thought she was watching Magic School Bus.
Right.
And she's her arm. I'm like, oh, okay. This is just goosebumps. Not a big deal. So I had to do like the whole explanation process or whatever. So frizzles just stuck. So we do frizzles. But I get goosebumps all the time. My nipples get hard when I sneeze. Is that the same thing? Your nipples get hard when you sneeze?
No.
Really?
Really? What about yours then?
I guess I'll have to check next time because
We're all gonna. Yeah, I know that the next time I sneeze, I'm gonna check as well. I don't
got
ever
me
recall.
curious now. Listen, I'll check for you. You check for me.
Yeah. That is interesting. Now, if humans kept our full fur coat, what styles would yours be, hun?
My style, my fur coat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, be shiny. I know that.
It'd be a shiny coat.
Shiny coat, shiny and straight and well groomed, I guess.
What color?
Black and gray, and white.
Black, gray, and
Yeah,
white.
salt and pepper.
Mine's gonna be long and flowy.
A little like a skunk. You just described a skunk, dude.
What about you guys? If you had a full fur coat,
Mine would definitely be all the colors.
I'm going with chinchilla. That shit is soft.
oh, good one.
They're so cute too.
Yeah. What about you, Angela?
It'd be black like my soul.
Deep, dark, and black. I love it. With a mohawk going right down the back.
That's right.
All right, now there's a blue traffic light problem in Japan.
Because nobody knows what blue means.
Right. So some traffic lights.
What?
Yeah, so some traffic lights in Japan are technically blue, not green, because of language.
Huh.
Yeah, so historically, Japanese used one word for both, blue and green. And when traffic lights were standardized, they were supposed to be green, right? Quote unquote green. But because of the language, some lights are the bluest shade allowed by regulations, so they can still be called blue. Christine, you're going to have to ask your son about that when he gets back.
Yeah.
He'll be like, say what? How'd you know?
Yeah. Well, is it? I thought it had something to do with color blindness. I didn't know it was a language thing. I have heard about that before, but I thought it was color blindness because they were more apt to be colorblind due to their genetics.
Huh, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying it, but I can't profess it for sure. But that's immediately what I heard of. And I was like, oh, I thought that had something to do with them being colorblind. But maybe that was just a rumor. Maybe that was a joke. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the language.
Well, have you guys ever had, and I think this has happened to me too before, where it's like blue and black, like a dark blue. Let's just talk about Todd's socks when I'm doing laundry. I'm like, all right, is that black or is that dark blue? Do you guys ever run into that? I don't think I'm colorblind, but.
No, well, that's an easy one.
I just got a dress the other day, and it's technically black, but then I got this little shirt to go over it that has like a navy blue accent. And so when you look at it, I feel like your eye gets kind of tricked into believing that black is really a navy blue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, it says for colorblindness, people of Northern European ancestry have the highest rates of colorblindness, and it's usually men. Based on long-established genetic research, especially on the X chromosome, which is why it affects men more, approximately 8% of men are colorblind, whereas approximately 0.4% of women are colorblind. Asian ancestry, anywhere between 4 and 5%. African ancestry, between 2 and 4%. White folks from up north.
That has nothing to do with the Asian thing because Tokyo, Japan, that would be Asian.
Yep.
All right, so see, I got my wires crossed, but that's what I thought of when you were talking about that.
Yeah. All right, here's a wacky one. This one took me by surprise. In the 1940s, there was a chicken who lived without a head. You're like, what the hell? This chicken was named Mike, and he lived for 18 months after his head was cut off.
That's insane.
I know.
How did he eat?
I'm about to tell you. Mike, the headless chicken, survived because the cut missed part of his brain stem. And his owner fed him with an eyedropper into the neck opening. And so because of this miracle, Mike went on a tour. He was a sideshow attraction. Now, I'm going to tell you what. If I was the farmer, I would not be feeding a headless chicken
Right?
with a dropper.
He must have felt bad. You know what? I really regret cutting the head off my chicken now because look, dude's still alive. And now I got to feed him.
I would just finish the job. Sorry,
It would
dude.
be dinner.
Yeah, whack.
So then comes the
Where
phrase.
that term comes from?
Yeah, running around. Yeah,
Oh.
running around with you.
Head cut off.
There you
Like
go.
they can, even after you cut off their head for like a couple of minutes, they can still run around and stuff.
Right, because their nerve
Yeah,
endings are
absolutely.
still... Yeah, it doesn't recognize my
I've
head's
seen
gone.
it.
Have you really?
Yeah, so when I was a child, my parents had geese and turkeys and chickens and all the things, right? And the geese would pin me up against the side of the house or whatever else that they could find and pinch the shit out of me. It was the only time I've ever laughed when an animal died. My dad shot their heads off and they just were running around like for a couple of minutes and I was laughing.
Your soul is
Hysterically.
black. Like, serves you right, you son of a bitch. I did hear that. Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, my mom grew
It's
up on a
true.
chicken farm, so
She can attest to
I've
that
heard-
as
yeah.
well. Yeah, I worked with someone who used to, her grandparents had a farm, and they would like twist and break their necks, like swing them around.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. No. I mean, if I was really hungry, I would, but no.
You just string them up by their legs and then you cut their heads off. I mean, I've processed chickens before. It's gross and disturbing, but that's how you do it.
You know,
really.
I'd like to see that whole scenario go down, like stringing a chicken up by their feet. What?
It's not that difficult, honestly.
Really? It seems
Yeah,
like it would be.
You just grab them by their feet and you wrap twine around them. That's all you do. And you hang them from something.
And then, like, do you take
Yeah.
a sword and just go whack?
No, you grab a hold of their head and you kind of stretch them and then you just cut their heads off.
Jesus.
I could not do it.
Angela is brutal.
She
You
is.
could.
She's hardcore. I guess yes. If I needed yes, I would do it if I had to do it.
Yeah, I had a friend that raised a pig, fully intending on eating this pig one day, so he got it good and fat, and then he couldn't do it. He could not kill the pig. He had to have one of his friends come over and do the deed for him because he just couldn't do it. He got attached,
Yeah, he bonded.
and then he ate him.
And
That's
then
why
he ate
you
him.
don't name them.
Yeah.
Strictly business on the farm, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't make a good farmer. I'd become a vegetarian real freaking quick if I had to kill my own animals.
Yeah.
Nope, I wouldn't be able to do it. Not even a chicken.
I mean, you gotta look him in the eyes every day.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I'd be eating berries and roots.
She's eating bark.
We pretty much are a vegetarian anyway.
Are
Not
you?
really true. That's not true at all. That is not true at all.
Vegetarian at home.
Yeah, she only cooks veggies and stuff like that during the week, but that's why I go out to dinner a lot.
You're like, I need meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But I wouldn't be able to kill it myself. I don't think I would. I really don't think I would. I mean, maybe, I guess, if things were different and everything went dark and I had to do what I had to do, maybe. But I don't know.
I think
I'd be eating berries and roots.
I think Nina meant vaginitarian.
Uh-oh.
I would be a vegetarian.
As much as possible.
And that's not as filling as most meats.
That's right.
I'd go back to my roots and I'd start eating twigs and berries. It would be a different kind of twigs and berries, but
Not that type of twigs and berries. All right. Well, there is a science showing many people have a daily energy dip in the morning, even if they eat breakfast. They call it like your stomach has a favorite time for a second breakfast.
It's a habit thing.
It's a habit thing.
Yeah, I kind of get that way. Like if I eat first thing in the morning, then I need something not long after that. I don't know why. The longer I stretch it out, I don't get like that. So your blood sugar and cortisol, which is your stress hormone, tend to wobble in the morning, which makes people tired, cranky, and snack hungry. And this is why that second cup of coffee and just a little snack around 10 or 11 feels really spiritually mandatory. Here's what I didn't know. Wombats poop in cubes. They poop cubes.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, they are the only animals known to produce a cube-shaped poop.
Poop cube.
Poop cube. The cube shape helps the poop stack and stay put instead of rolling away, which is handy because they use it to mark their territory.
You know what? I'm just going to build a little shit structure right here.
Yeah, like bricks. Poopy bricks.
So they literally shit a brick.
They literally shit bricks. Scientists found their intestines have regions that stretch and others that are stiffer, which is basically a natural poop shaping machine.
Wow.
Didn't know. This happens.
That's weird.
Yeah, you gotta
I have to see if I can
up.
Google an image of a poop cube.
Wombat poop cubes. All right, so while you're doing that, we're going to talk about the doorway effect. This happens to me legitimately all the time, and it's why you forget what you're doing. It's that moment you walk into a room and immediately forget why you went there, and it's been studied. Psychologists call it the doorway effect. Walking through a doorway acts like a mental reset, telling your brain, new scene, so it dumps the old quest. It happens more often when you're multitasking or stressed. Well, that explains why it happens to me all the time. I'm always multitasking. And Todd did just look up the wombat poop. It is legitimately square.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Do they have a square butthole?
Here's an image of their. This is a picture of their butthole,
Okay, let's see.
and it's not square.
It's round like everyone else's.
Well,
Oh, they got that stretched real wide.
yeah.
That image was very disgusting.
Yeah, it was a stretched out wombat ass.
Yep. Now, you guys probably know this, but let's see. Bananas are berries. Strawberries are not.
Bananas are berries?
That's what it says, yeah. Botanically, a banana qualifies as a berry and a strawberry does not, because a true berry comes from one flower with one ovary and typically has multiple seeds inside. Bananas fit that.
Huh.
Strawberries are aggregate fruits because those little seed dots on the outside each come from their own mini ovary.
Well, I thought it
They're
had.
also the only fruit that wears their seeds on the outside.
That's true.
Well, I thought the strawberries were considered a vegetable because they grow on a vine.
Oh, that could be. You should Google that up.
Yeah.
Add more facts.
Or vice versa. Or was it the tomato?
Oh, the tomato's a fruit.
Because it grows on a vine. Because grapes grow on a vine.
Yeah, I think
Anything
that's
with a seed is a fruit. Anything with a seed.
anything with a seed is a fruit.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, technically. But the ovary of the plant is what produces it. So every time you eat a fruit, you're eating the ovaries of the plant.
So a pumpkin is a fruit then?
Yes. But we label things as vegetables because us as humans and our brains cannot wrap our mind around calling something a fruit when it goes in a salad.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like,
I
we
do.
don't like how many times people have been like, tomato is a vegetable, not a fruit. Well, I mean, yeah, technically that's how we treat it, but technically it's a fruit, you know? So
That's
it's
true.
just like one of those things that everybody always has, I feel like.
yeah, agreed. All right. The 20-minute power of walk. Just 20 minutes of walking can noticeably boost mood and focus, even without nature or fancy scenery. I need to remember that. Studies show that short walks reduce stress, improve short-term memory, and help create problem solving. I get that part. It works even if you're just pacing city streets or looping an office building.
That's interesting.
You know what else solves problems? A knuckle sandwich.
Come over here, I got a knuckle sandwich for you. Pow, right in the kisser. All right, the origin of saying bless you after a sneeze. People have been saying some version of bless you after sneezes for over 1,000 years. One theory ties it to times of plague. Sneezing was seen as a bad sign, so God bless you was like a tiny prayer you didn't die. Another idea is that people believed a sneeze might let evil spirits in or your soul out. So the blessing was like an instant spiritual security system. Didn't you tell me, hon, something about sneezing? Didn't you at one point tell me why there was a bless you?
Probably, because I think it was like an old tradition, like when you have a rush of air come out of you, you're opening a gateway for bad spirits to come in.
I heard that the reason why we say God bless you is because every time you sneeze, your heart skips a beat, which brings you closer to death. So if that was to be your last heartbeat because of your last sneeze, then God bless you would get you into heaven.
I have heard that before.
You know what else
That I've
happens
heard.
when you sneeze?
You poop your pants.
No. Nina, what happens when you sneeze?
What happens when you sneeze, Nina?
Yes.
Ditto.
That too.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'll be right back.
I feel like Madonna in her Vogue Cone days.
That's And did you guys know that your brain cannot multitask? It just switches really, really fast.
I know my brain can't multitask. Yeah.
Right. Most men can't.
Yeah.
Well, the science is nobody can. Humans can't actually multitask. Your brain just rapidly switches between tasks and does both worse. Here's one that I think is interesting. Never heard of this before. Did you know that elephants think we're cute?
Aw.
They see us.
Because we are cute.
That's right. But they look at us humans the same way we see puppies. Small, harmless, kind of adorable. There are elephants out there going, aw, look at that little bald one. I don't think elephants think we're harmless. We do some pretty serious damage to elephants. All right, how about this one? There is a fungus that turns ants into zombies.
Ooh, I think I did hear something about that.
There's a zombie ant fungus called Ophicordyceps. It invades an ant's body and controls it like a puppet. Nature basically invented The Last of Us way before HBO.
It's a little scary.
Zombie ant.
It sounds like some kind of sea horror flick from the 1940s.
Mhm.
And zombies! They're coming to a town near you!
Scarier than the Blob.
Yeah.
Because think about it, right? Ants can move a lot of stuff. They all work together.
Yeah.
Zombie
Have you
ants.
seen them though? When they're like, because ants, look, I like insects. I think they're very interesting. But the one thing that makes me want to barf is when you see like a whole bunch of them, like just like on top of each other, crawling around and shit. And if you ever seen fire ants, I don't know if you have them up in Michigan, but
We do not.
They're like 8 foot down here. They swim. So if it floods, you can literally see like hordes of ants that are just like this giant ball floating in the water
Oh,
until they get somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's the weirdest, grossest looking thing you've ever seen. It's just like a slushy pile of frantic ants just climbing on each other in a ball rolling down the river. So it's just the craziest thing you've ever seen.
now I have never seen that. Ants are nuts. I mean, I know like if I pull a weed, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in a bunch of ants because all of a sudden now I see a bunch of eggs. Boom. Man, they are working, and it's like all that shit's done. Quick, boom, done. Move. Take those babies somewhere else. Well, the moon smells like burnt gunpowder. This is described by astronauts who say moon dust clinging to their suits smells like burnt gunpowder. So they say the moon actually smells like the 4th of July.
Well, that makes sense, probably because we used to live on the moon and we were aliens, and then we blew ourselves off with like nuclear shit, and then we moved to Earth, and now we're doing the same shit here.
Yes.
I don't understand what astronauts are saying about this dust powder. I would like to know which astronauts are saying that.
Yeah, because they didn't make it there. They didn't make it to space. We didn't land on the moon, people.
I know, that's what I was hoping to fire up because we had that conversation in the past before
Well, maybe
as well.
it's all of our fireworks dust that actually ends up on the moon. 'Cause every 4th of July, all that dust ends up going out into space and it falls on the moon. Maybe that's why it smells.
You think it can get through the atmosphere?
Why not?
Could be. Who knows?
Who knows?
Have you ever seen daytime fireworks?
I don't think so.
They're really, really cool. They came up with it, the Chinese again came up with it. They're the originators of the fireworks. And they are like colored clouds that burst into the air.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they take the same kind of like mortar shell or whatever they call it. But instead of it being like explosive and reactive, when they explode, it's just like huge balls of color. It's really cool.
Oh,
I
that
think
is
they're
neat.
skipping from the Hindus, because the Hindus have the damn color, and they've been exploding those color packs for years.
Yeah, but not up in the sky. You
I
know,
don't
the
know.
audience to see.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's really cool looking though. You should look it up.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up
Oh,
right
Todd's
now.
looking it up now.
I'm compelled to.
Yeah. Now, speaking of smells, I know everybody on this darn call has a weird smell you secretly like. Mine's Fritos.
You like Fritos?
I like the smell of Fritos.
Wow.
What about you?
I like that perfume that you wear. That's my favorite smell.
The vanilla?
I don't know what it is, but it drives me crazy.
Yeah. Do you guys have a weird smell that you secretly like?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Nope.
She's saying something weird. There's something weird about that smell. It is squeaky clean. Thank you. That's not grade A roast beef right there. Fresh off the pump.
Fresh off the hump.
I love the smell of diesel. I
Oh.
love the smell of diesel. I used to beg my mom to roll the window down when she would be pumping it. I don't know.
Diesel.
I-
Diesel or
And
gas?
I loved the smell of the what are those things called? Oh shit! Is it a Marks a Lot? Remember those big, nasty, smelly metal markers in like
Oh.
1980? Where I learned how to write cursive with them. Because I don't know why anybody in education felt it was a good idea to give off strong smelling, carcinogenic, hallucinogenic markers to a bunch of 3rd graders to sniff while they were learning how to write cursive. But I love the smell of those things and books. I love the smell of newspaper and books.
Oh.
You guys remember
So that's
the scented markers, right? When you were a kid?
Yeah, grape.
Oh
and
my
cherry,
gosh, I was addicted to those.
Peppermint.
I'd come home and my mom would go, "Why is your nose all colorful?"
You got a rainbow on your nose, son.
It's blackberry.
You can't get it close enough to the nostrils. That's why. What about you, Angela? Do you have some weird smells that you like?
Yeah, I like Nina. I like the smell of diesel and gas, and I like the smell of when you go out in the woods in the summertime and you can smell like the berries and the I don't know
And
how to describe it. It's like a summer smell and like that. And old books, like a library, I will walk in and be like, I will just inhale as many times as I can.
Yeah, that's true. A
Yeah.
library has that old book smell.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would make like the perfect perfume, like a mix of diesel and old book smell. We could call it, like naughty librarian.
The naughty
I don't know.
the naughty librarian who drives a diesel. I love it.
Yep.
You know, you can make perfume these days, so maybe you can make your own. Get some hardcore diesel and grind up some old books.
Yeah.
Who knows? And we know that laughter is literally contagious. Once I get going, man, my girls would lose it. So hearing someone laugh triggers your premotor cortex and makes you want to laugh too, even if you don't know why. One person snorts, the whole room collapses.
Yeah.
Very true. And one person that's on this call right now is Christine.
Yeah.
Once Christine loses it,
We all do.
we're done.
Yep.
Done.
It is true. It has been known to happen when I am completely in the throes of laughter. Everybody else is laughing with me because it is ridiculous. I lose control of my body and my noises. Yeah, it's really not. It's not contagion of laughing. It's I become the butt of the joke.
I love it.
I don't know if that's contagious or not. I don't know. You make me pee. I don't mind that.
Yes, it's the best. All right, I got 2 more facts, then we're going to jump into our recommendations. So, octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood.
I knew this.
I figured you guys would because I know you and Angela love octopus.
Yeah.
2 hearts pump blood to their gills. One pumps it directly to their body, and their blood is blue because it uses copper, not iron. Did you know that?
I didn't know why it was blue. No.
I didn't either.
No.
Yeah. So they're basically aliens doing a really bad job pretending to be Earth animals.
That's true.
Yeah. And then lastly,
Which is why I love them.
the average person spends 2 weeks of their life waiting at red lights. 2 weeks of your
Oh, I
life.
can't believe that.
I totally get that. That's why my patience is spent every time I'm driving.
0.
But listen, I want to get back to the octopuses. You went off of that too fast.
Oh, sorry.
Of course they have blue blood. Hello, blue blood. We all have blue blood until it's oxygenated. The only thing that makes it red is the oxygen.
I didn't hear anything about octopuses. When did we start talking about that?
Oh my God, what'd you do?
Where you been?
Seizure?
For like 2 seconds.
Did you have a seizure?
Yeah, but see, we have copper in our blood and not
We
iron.
have iron.
No, we have iron and not copper. So when oxygen hits blood that has copper instead of iron, would it turn red when it hits the air? Oh, wait a
Probably
minute.
still, but it might be a little bit more ashy. It might have a little green tinge to it. But yes, it would still be red because copper in its rare form is orangey.
When we draw blood out of a patient, that shit's red. There's no air that hits
Yeah.
it yet.
We have the lungs that breathe oxygen. Hello, Tracy, are you kidding me?
Well, listen here. Well, then your blood would be
When
red
it goes
inside.
out to the body, it becomes red because it has been oxygenated by the lungs. Do you remember how the chambers of the heart work? Do you remember where the lungs come into the heart and then it pushes out to everything else in the body? So yes, if you cut yourself anywhere outside of your internal organs, it's going to be very red because it's already been oxygenated.
Well, then it's not
And
blue
then it
inside
gets
your
even
body.
more red when it's flowing out. That's why when people with brain injuries, it's such frank, bright red. It's because it's coming from the brain, and not all of that has been oxygenated. So when it hits real oxygen, outside oxygen and nitrogen, it gets like iridescent red. You've ever seen it?
Have I ever seen arterial blood? Yes. It's bright red
Right.
because
So
it's
when
just coming
flowing
from
out-
being oxygenated.
Right, it's coming from being oxygenated, but it's also hitting the external oxygen, which makes it even more bright because it's so much and the flow is so whatever. And it's coming from a raw place that has just briefly been oxygenated. Like I said, if it's the brain, there are portions of the brain that have the deoxygenated blood as well as the oxygenated blood. So that's why that's even brighter when it hits whatever. But we're getting too much into the chemistry and the science.
Because I'm not
I
seeing,
wanted to be like, yeah, of course it's blue. That was my point.
but I'm
I
not,
know.
But I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around blue blood in the body, period, because with every inspiration, we're sucking in oxygen, so it would be red, not blue. That doesn't make any sense, right?
It's blue before it gets oxygenated.
How are we going to test it?
That's why, yeah, it always has to. That's why when you look at your arm underneath lights, and that's why it kind of looks blue, because your blood is blue. That's how you can tell if you can go blonde or not. You look at your veins. If your veins
Are they green or purple?
If you look at your veins, like my veins are green because I have olive with like I get beigey yellow undertone. So like my veins look green. So if your veins look green, then you can pull off blonde hair. If your veins look blue, then they say that you should shy away from that because it'll make you look washed out.
Oh, good hair dyeing tip.
Just a little tip. Right. I mean, I'm just saying. But if we're going to talk about octopuses, I just learned the other day that you can have one as a pet, and I'm totally getting that when I'm a millionaire.
What? You can have an octopus as a pet?
Excellent.
You can go down to the pet store and get an octopus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I have them at Bruce Pets in Lansing.
No, because I asked them there, and they said no. I asked Bruce
They
Pets.
really,
Yeah.
the last time I was there, which was a few years ago, they had literally like 2 of them. They were little.
they're much smaller
Yeah,
than
we
you
live in
think.
Florida. Us getting octopuses here is probably a little bit easier than Michigan. I don't know if you have a lot of
Probably.
octopuses here. I still think it's wrong because octopuses are very intelligent creatures.
I know,
They
which
have
is
to be in a freaking cage.
So hard. First of all, they're not in a cage. They would be in a huge aquarium, one that I'm big enough to scuba dive in and go play with it. What's gonna happen that room? What are you talking about?
I think now is the sweet
I'm
spot.
a freaking mermaid vampire. You think I don't know how to treat my fellow brethren from the sea?
That's right. You got to strike when the iron's hot. Christine already just gave you a lot of pets right now. So now's the time to get your big mermaid tank.
No more pets ever.
But if you get it now, though, by time everything dies, then the window's closed. So now's the time.
True.
They don't live that long either.
Oh, no? What's their lifespan? Do you know?
It depends on the breed.
Oh.
But they're about a year, maybe 2.
Oh, that's not very
Is that
long.
in captivity or even out in the wild?
No, it's out in the wild. Like if you watched my octopus teacher, that octopus, I can't remember the breed of it, but I think she's like an ordinary. I don't fucking remember. But anyway, she only lived for a year, right? So they grow, they mate, they lay eggs, and then they die.
Oh, that's a short
Oh
turnaround.
my God, that's so sad. I've never gotten to watch my octopus teacher yet. I keep saying I'm going to, but I thought that was over years. I thought they developed a relationship.
Angela
It
would
was,
know.
it was
She's
only like a year. I watch it.
like a lot.
Like he gives the days, right? Day like 30, day 60, day blah blah blah. And we discovered her when he met her. She wasn't very old. She was pretty tiny. She would fit in his hand. And then as time went on, she got a little bigger.
I've got to watch that.
Yeah, put it on the
It's
list.
so good.
It'll make me cry. I
Yes,
know
I
it.
recommend that's a good one. I'm gonna watch that too.
Okay.
You have to.
I didn't make it through without crying. I was bawling my eyes out. So if you're a crier,
Me too.
just get lots of tissues because you will not make it through.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Nope.
a crier. Yep. That's why I stay away from some of those nature shows because it's like I just know it's going to be a bad outcome. And I can't do it because my heart really breaks.
Yeah.
It makes me really sad. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. So what do you say we get into our round robin recommendations? So, Hun, why don't you start?
Oh yeah, we did. We finally finished the series, The Beast in Me, and that was really good. Really good. It had a great twist. I can't give it away, but very happy. It was 8 episodes.
8 episodes.
Yeah, and
I think that's why they call it a limited series.
yeah,
It's like just a season, and that's it.
yeah.
But very twisty-turny.
Very twisty turny, which is the shows that we like. We like the twisty turny, get you thinking type shows. Plus, it was kind of a like I said, Malice in the Mitten type of show with, the whodunit and
Yeah. The ending's fantastic.
yeah.
Fantastic. Both Todd and I, our eyeballs went, what? No freaking way.
Right.
So, yeah, highly recommend that one.
The Beast in Me.
The Beast in Me with Claire Danes.
Yep.
That's on Netflix.
All right, well, we are going to recommend Wicked. What is the rest of it? Wicked what?
For good?
Wicked for Good. We went and saw it in theaters. And we went and did the 4D, which is when you sit in a seat and it rocks and rolls along with the movie. And I did turn my squirter off because apparently there's a squirter on the chair in front of you that whenever there's water or mist or whatever, it'll squirt on you, but that would make me throw up. So I turned it off. So I can't really talk to all of that. But the movie itself, of course, it was, Wicked. So I'm not like a diehard Wicked fan like some people are. A lot of my friends are. But I really do love the adaptation from the play into the movie. And then it ended the way I expected it to, which I don't think is common knowledge. So I recommend it. It's a good movie. It's worth all the hype that they did.
4D. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love it because it puts you in
But
the
the whole
movie.
experience.
Yeah. Where was that?
Yeah.
Did you guys see that in Florida? You have a 4D theater there?
Yeah, there's 40 theaters all over the place. Like, Regal has a lot of them, but I think the other AMAX or MMAX or whatever the other theater, IMAX theater, no, that's not what it's called. AMC. There you go. The other theaters that are called, the big chain, Epic and Regal, they all have 4D capabilities. So I'm assuming it's at a theater near you as well.
Oh, we gotta look for it.
Yeah, I'm Googling it right now.
Okay.
So Celebration Cinema has 4D.
Yeah.
NCG. And Regal.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to check that out. I did watch that this summer with my girls when we were in California, the first part, and I was like, wow, I really, really liked it. So I'm looking forward to the last, part 2. Awesome.
Yeah, it was good. And you know what? 4D does make going back to the theater a little more palatable. Palatable? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a hard word.
The $25 that you buy for the ticket, that you get the ticket, actually makes it worth it versus the $20 that you would spend just to sit there regularly.
Yeah, it's a little bit more pricey than a regular movie theater ticket, but movie theater tickets are super expensive now, or at least it feels that way because you can watch almost everything from the comfort of your home even if you rent movies, from all the streaming applications that are available,
Mm-hmm.
you're renting one ticket worth. You know what I mean? When you go to the theater with someone, you're doubling it, tripling it, quadrupling it, depending on how many of you are going to see the movie together. So when you go, and it's also, by the way, a ride, I don't know. It tickled me a little bit. I was like, well, at least this was a ride.
Yeah.
Okay, so we watched Last Breath on Thanksgiving. It's got Woody Harrelson, Ethan Cole, Simi Liu. I'm thinking that's his name. Anyways, it's a true story. It's based on a true story. It's about these guys, and I believe it was in England. I can't remember exactly where, but they would go down into the ocean and fix pipeline, right? So there's like miles and miles and miles of pipe down in the ocean because it provides like heat for the people on the islands and stuff like that. So they send a crew, they're on a ship, and they have to like basically decompress
Yes.
or whatever, like to be able to go down into the depths of the ocean. And they do that for a couple of days, like 3 days. They're in this tube, this tin tube, and then they go down into a bell. And then therefore there's one person that stays in the bell, and they feed what they call an umbilical cord, which has all of their oxygen and all of that attached to their suits. And the two guys go down and they fix the pipeline. Well, they were in a storm when they went down there, and trying not to give too much away, but one of the guys got stuck down there and they did a rescue. And we were on the edge of our seats the entire movie. It was so suspenseful, and you're just like, oh my God, get him, like, it was so good. Incredible.
Well, that pulls on your anxiety. I'm anxious just listening to the moment going down in a pipe, okay, that'd be all right. But then to know that you got stuck, all I can think about is Augustus Gloot getting stuck in the pipe. Remember in the Chocolate River? That would freak me out.
Yeah.
That would literally freak me out.
They were not in the pipes. They went down to the pipes, right? So they're in the ocean in a suit.
For 3 days.
When they go down and fix the pipeline, they're just floating down there. There's really not much light down there. So if you can imagine being cut off from your umbilical cord, the thing that ties you to the bow, which is however many feet above you, like 300 feet, I think is the depth that they were at. When you get cut off, you're in this ocean on the bottom of the ocean floor with no light, no oxygen, just your backup, right? And you have to figure out where the hell you are so you can get to where they can save you. But there's a lot more to it, and I'm not going to say any more because it's really good and I don't want to spoil it.
The Last Breath, I'm writing that down because I couldn't even imagine how disorienting and frightening that would be. I don't know about you guys, but I used to dive, but never in the dark. I would never do a night dive. No way in hell. But just being underwater, the way things sound and the way you feel, it's unlike, just swimming in a pool and you swim underwater. Like, you're sustained under there. It's a weird feeling. I used to always have lots of interesting thoughts when I would dive. And you are helpless. I mean, that's not your place. It's not your environment. I'm tense right now, to be honest. Oh my God, it's a great one.
It was very intense. Very, very intense.
And what did you watch that on?
Very good. Prime Video.
Prime Video.
All right.
You can also watch it on Apple TV. But yeah, Amazon Prime. If you have a subscription, you can watch it.
Okay,
so good.
It's The Last Breath, you said. The T-H-E.
No, just called Last Breath.
Last Breath on Prime or Apple.
Woody Harrelson is in it. He does such a great job.
Oh, I remember seeing an ad for that a long time ago. Oh, yeah. In fact, I think
it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Those events really happened. So,
oh my God.
Really good.
Nuts. What a fantastic recommendation. All right, so after Todd and I finished The Beast in Me, we found another series on Netflix called Absentia. It is a 3-season, 30-episode crime thriller about an FBI agent who disappears while hunting a serial killer and turns up alive 6 years later with no memory of what happened to her. And when she comes home, right, because she was married, she had a little boy. So when she comes home, her family's completely moved on. Her husband's remarried. And then she suddenly becomes a prime suspect in new murders that are going on. The show mixes fast-paced investigation and psychological tension, family drama, and constant twists. It's bingeable, dark, and keeps you guessing from episode to episode. And I absolutely agree with everything I just said. So if you like missing person mysteries, memory loss stories, and edge of your seat suspense, this is an easy watch for you. Now, this show could be triggering for some, so I'll just throw this out for a content warning if people do watch it. It has themes of abduction, torture, serial killer violence, psychological trauma, memory loss, child endangerment, and intense family conflict. Some of the scenes are very graphic and emotional distress and high tension, which I also agree.
Yeah.
It's a perfect recommendation for the people that listen to our kind of show.
That's right. That is absolutely right. I mean, like some of the movies Todd and I watched, there's like times like I don't even realize I'm not breathing. It's that intense.
Mm-hmm.
lots of those moments where you're like, okay, it's over. And I'm like, I don't think I was breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super good. Super good. So I didn't realize that there were 30 episodes altogether.
Right.
So 10 episodes per season. So there's 3 seasons. I think we're on 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
8 or 9.
And she's really easy to read when she gets tensed up because, well, her feet are in my lap as I rub her feet. We watch TV. And her feet get really stiff and her toes curl up anytime something's going on.
Yeah.
So she's like, I look over and she's like, I can see she's not breathing. She's like holding her breath and her eyes are really big.
Yeah, that's how it rolls. And then once that moment relaxes, then I relax.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm in it 100%. All right, well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening, and we will see you all back on Friday for our Krampus episode.
Right.
Not Krampus.
Not Krampus, Krampus.
Krampus.
It's a very special F-bomb because it falls on Krampusnacht.
Yes, it does.
So,
Lesbian version?
What? What did you say?
Is that the lesbian version? Krampus.
Poos.
Krampus.
That's like,
I guess you can call it Krampus. We say Krampus. Christine says Krampus. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. Have a great week. And we will see you back on Friday for our special Krampus, not Puss, episode. Bye.
bye. Bye.
Later.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.